There's a side of the story we rarely hear. When people think of Diana and Charles, the images that come to mind are conflict, betrayal, and a painful divorce. But beyond the headlines and the heartbreak, there lies another truth, something more human, more tender, and deeply moving. Even after their divorce was finalized in 1996, Diana and Charles remained bound by something far greater than their broken marriage, their two beloved sons, William and Harry. For Diana, William and Harry were the very center of her life. She wanted them to grow up not just as princes, but as boys who understood the real world beyond palace walls. She took them to fast food restaurants, to the cinema, even to theme parks, ordinary experiences that she believed carried extraordinary lessons. Charles, on the other hand, upheld tradition. He took the boys to Balmoral, the royal family's Scottish estate, where they experienced customs and values passed down through generations. Two different worlds, two contrasting styles of parenting, but both driven by love, both shaped by the desire to give their sons a childhood filled with meaning. And despite everything that had torn them apart, Diana and Charles still stood side by side when it mattered most. On William and Harry's first days of school, they appeared together, smiling for the cameras, setting aside their personal differences to give their sons a sense of normalcy and security. For the boys, those small gestures meant everything, proof that they still had both a mother and a father who cared. It's ironic, really, because in many ways, it was only after their divorce that we could clearly see Diana and Charles working in unison, quietly determined to shield William and Harry from the storm around them. And then came that fateful day in 1997, the world froze when news broke from Paris. Princess Diana had died in a tragic car accident. In that moment, Charles made a decision that stunned many. He flew to Paris himself to bring Diana home, ensuring that the mother of his children returned to England with dignity. It wasn't just a duty to the public, it was an act of love for William and Harry. Because at the heart of it all, beyond the scandal, beyond the broken vows, Diana and Charles were still parents, bound forever by the love they shared for their children. This is the untold side of Diana and Charles. Not just a story of separation, but a story of two parents, flawed and wounded, doing everything they could to give their sons the gift of family.